How's that now? Yeah, there we go. But the NVIDIA broadcast keeps changing the which microphone it's going to use. Um, DoorDash, it's probably gonna just it's gonna keep falling. Um, it's still owned. Um, a lot of it is still owned by SoftBank. I think if I try and find my let's get my let's get my analyst window up. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Yeah, so 22% of it is owned by SoftBank now. They probably got in about um when it was about $9. So it's why we can kind of see this sort of action where the price gets pumped up and then it starts falling again once they start selling off. Hey Spect, how you doing? I moved my microphone above the camera this time, and I've got a new light on my camera, so everything should be good. Great, awesome. Um, let's see. What's the latest on Roblox? It's still not tradable, is it? No, literally blank. Oh, it's not really a career. It's something I just want to do every so often. If people really wanted to turn this into a career, then yeah. But I think everyone starts off like that. They want to go, oh, this isn't a career. I'm gonna. I'm only gonna do this every so often, and then eventually, it snowballs. But you know, it depends whether people. Yeah, well, Hungover Rabbit is salty because he bought a subscription after pumping your uh, numbers up, and now you don't, and now you hardly stream because of college. So, but yeah, maybe we'll see if I end up getting an affiliate, then maybe I'll take it a bit more seriously. But um, all this setup, like the camera, and really the camera I bought for taking photos, but now I use it as a webcam for work. The light is because I've got crappy lighting in here, and the microphone because, well, I get annoyed at really crappy microphones, and I have to get the good one. It wasn't that expensive in the grand scheme of things, so it wasn't really an investment into streaming, but it kind of ended up being a good sort of good set of equipment for streaming, I guess. My a friend of mine What do I need? Hey, how do stocks work? Well, what you need to do is you buy high and sell low, and then you'll realize how stocks work. That's literally what happened to me. Uh, yeah, I lost quite a lot on CFDs. I don't think you have those in the US, but yeah. Um, but luckily I was able to sort of cover that. But yeah, CFDs are like betting. It's kind of like options, but not really. You're betting that the prices go up, but the leverage is massive, so you can lose a lot of money on it. Roblox will never come because they say they'll do it, but it's not. I think what's happening is the yeah, Matt killed Roblox. The price is the price is high already. I'm I don't think that I don't think Roblox will open at 45. I think it's going to open up really high. But I don't see any reason um why they would open at such a high price. It was something like they were worth $4 billion, but this DPO, direct public offering, rates them gives them a something like 45 billion dollar valuation, which is huge. I need to put some text and have it flashing that says I am not a financial advisor. But yeah, it's a meme stock, so people will buy it because it's a meme, and that's the same for GME, which we're looking at now. But yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who writes code. I want to sort this chat box out. I feel like it's too. Oh, that's just worse. Let's not do that. How do I fix this? Oh, there we go. Reduce the font size. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just incredibly lucky, and I keep an eye on the chatter in Wall Street Bets and follow it. But at the moment, it's not doing me too badly. Is there is there any particular stocks you want to watch? Right now, yeah, we've got GME, which is let's look at the daily. Yeah, it's going beyond levels. Uh, what should you buy puts on for spec? There's a lot of chatter about tech stocks going to are having a pump at the moment because they were dying for days before this. This is around the same time that GME started to go up again. So yeah, maybe some tech stocks, but I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. Maybe Google. They're banning third party cookies, which is important for advertising, which is their main source of revenue. if you don't know how third-party cookies work, essentially when you visit a website, say you visit Google, and it puts a cookie identifying you when you search something on Google. Now, if you go somewhere else that uses Google Ads, you'll probably find that the same cookie can be tracked. So Google knows that you were looking at a certain website, and they'll present the Google Ads will present an ad relevant to you. Now, because they're going to stop using third-party cookies, that could mean that they're uh, they're not going to look at that would seem to indicate that they're going to lose money. But if you think about it, they've probably found some other sneakier way of tracking people. So all this all this talk about third party cookies could just mean that they found something better, and so they can just say that. I think Palantir is probably a good one. Um, let's see what Palantir has done. It's dying, and there are a lot of insiders selling, and they're probably still selling as well. So something's up. Either they're getting loads of contracts, like multi-million-dollar contracts, working for the government, doing secret, like spying on other countries and all that. But yeah, should you get out? It depends where you're at. If you bought when it was really cheap, then it might be a good idea to stay. But if you bought up the top here, then hmm. We if Palantir 26 puts 23, if your average 28, yeah. The fact that Palantir is below its this is the 50-day average means it's in a downturn. So you might maybe a good idea to sell today since the price has jumped up. It may fall even further. RSI is close to being in the middle, so it might bounce off that again. But we can see that the MACD is closing in again, so we may see more positive price action soon. I think the best thing to do would do a stop loss. I'd put a stop loss around the 23 mark, because then you're covered a little bit then, but the price can still go up. Try and sell above your average, or if you think this trend is going to continue, buy average up. Yeah, buy into it as it's going up to reduce your average, so you can get out earlier. Yeah, when I'm talking about tech stock dying, um, yeah, Apple is the biggest one. It hit 140, and it went all the way down to 116. There's been a bit of a recovery the past 2 days, but yeah, this is the reason why Kathy at ARK is struggling, because she invests in um, growth stocks, which is essentially tech stocks. All of her ETFs are essentially, well, ARKK, I think, is the one that's been losing a lot recently. Yeah, but you can see it's rebounded because tech is rebounding. So yeah, buying 2 days ago would have been a good idea. Recall will never die. Yeah, recall never dies. Um, I've actually got. Let me check. I have 2.5 calls for recall, expiring in January next year. So if recall starts exploding anytime between now and January, then I'm in the money. Right now, I lost a lot. Again, the tech stock uh, dip here, because I literally bought all of my tech stock leaps around this time, and yeah, so it's been a bit of a struggle. That's why I started looking at doing some puts to try and keep my account balanced. Try and keep myself out of getting margin called. I have 4,000 um, currently 4,000 stocks for drone delivery corp, and I really hope they go up even more. They were also affected by the tech downturn. Who knows? Maybe they'll have some sort of maybe they'll get a deal or something with Amazon in Canada or even in the US to provide their delivery drones. It's all delivery drones, and if delivery drones are the future, then this is a good stock to look into. It seems a lot, but it's literally $1.36. So yeah, delivery drones will probably get stolen, shot probably, but I think the software will be set up in such a way that it will drop the package off and get the hell out of wherever it's dropped it. We're expecting drone wars, like interceptor drones. Let's see here again. Staring at Google News, waiting for Robux. I think delivery drones GME's falling. Let's have a look. Ooh, ooh. I think somebody didn't like. Let's see. Was that? Oh yeah, no, that was a big drop. Yeah, I think it started to climb, and then they realised it wasn't going any higher. Ooh, that would have been a good time to buy some puts on GME. Maybe some FDs for the 12. Did it get suspended? Let me have a look. Yeah, it literally last minute it was halted on that big drop there. So it's halted right now. Cost also halted. Yeah, I don't have level 2 at the moment, so I can't show these sort of things. I could probably I wonder if I can get right. I've got this window up here. Let me see if I can add it to Streamlabs. Window capture, add source, add a new source. GME level 2. No, where is it? There we go. Stick that down there. Somebody's already got the $1,000 sell up already. Oh, well, that was a big drop just then. I really hope none of you bought GMA when it was at the top. I'm glad that you guys sold. Look at this. Oh man. Look at this look at this jump. So all these people that bought it at 300 or so back with the original squeeze. Maybe that's what it is. Just to get out of it straight away. Where is Roblox? Where is it? It's Roblox Day. Where is it? Why can't I invest in uh tween video games that make lots of money? I think your covered core is going to be okay. It's going to start losing lots of money. It's going to lose lots of value over the next few days. I mean, God, that's almost $100 a price drop just then. I really hope none of you bought GME at the top. God. Yeah, yeah, someone has to buy at the top, and I'm sure they are gonna be really annoyed if they've held it. Yeah, it's halted again. I'll let me buy more if it hits 40 again. Although I'm let me see if I can get GME DD up. Yeah, 40. It's not fair value. GME DD, please give me the PDF. Hello, I'm a boomer. I don't know how this works. Oh, there we go. We're gonna get some hype music. Um, yeah, let's get some hype music then. Oh, why is it above everything? That's annoying. Stick it at the bottom. You're not gonna be able to see the chat box either. But yeah, this is what I followed. 169 is probably the best case. But this 169, will we see that? Well, we are seeing it, but are we going to see that as a stable price, not as a meme stock price? Yeah, $80. It, I'm not going to buy at 80, but I think $80 is essentially. Okay, let me rethink what I'm about to say. Um, yes, things have changed. Gme is a meme stock, but there's still there's still going to be a bunch of people that have an underlying um, view that that GME is going to be where GME is going to be valued at now. In this case, I don't see this happening. The bear case. This is essentially Ryan Cohen um, literally failing at what he wants to do with GameStop, which is to make it into a digital first. I think 80 is probably a fair value, but I won't buy at 80. Not now. Not when it's a meme stock. And all these pumps and dumps at the moment, it's just making it harder to harder to get in. Yeah, I mean, if you really think that GameStop will become the complete e-commerce first cultural gaming hub, then I yeah, 160. It's probably a good price, but it's going to fall below that again probably after the pump is over. The price action's back now. It's Will it be below 200 today? Probably. We're looking at the same level it hit around the first squeeze. Ultimately, the best thing GameStop could do with all this hype around it is to let me think about. Yeah, literally, GameStop could pay off all their debts just by issuing shares. Obviously, the share price will go down, but because the price is so high right now, they can pay it all off, and they'll be set essentially to do the e-commerce stuff. But the thing is, they're not doing it. Yeah, they probably should split 10-1, but will they? I don't know. It's whether people is, but these aren't normal. These aren't normal times for them. They're right now in meme stock. Will they? I think anything they do would be really scrutinized. They would be really scrutinized to anything they do will just cause anything they do would be considered off. The Yeah, if GameStop pays off all their debt by splitting, then sure. SEC probably won't do anything. It'll be the apes at Wall Street Bets are going to lose out if they do it. But to be honest, I don't see SEC just means suck Elon's coat. Yeah, Elon's been tweeting too much, and Ryan Cohen's been tweeting too much as well recently. He tweeted ice cream, and then the price went up. So you never know. Is Roblox available? No. Where is Roblox? Ooh, let's have a look. 135. There we go. I'm happy. Let's see. How much could I make out of this right now? 4,000. I'm gonna wait a bit longer. How about now? Can you hear me? Yeah. Weird stuff. Jimmy, please. I should really make this window smaller so I can actually look at the stream at the same time. Yeah, Windows. If I really wanted to, I'd be running everything on Linux, but no one's. Will the Stream Deck work on Linux? Probably not. Will Streamlabs work properly on Linux? Probably not. Will I be able to stream using the cam link? Probably not. Microphone will work, so I'll be able to talk to you. And I know OBS works in Linux, so. But yeah. Yeah, we're below 200 now on GME. Like I said, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till it gets a lot lower. This is still overpriced for me. there's a friend of mine who bought quite high up, so I really hope he's sold. So I really hope he did, because yeah. Do you think? I think we'll quintuple witching. Everything I read about the like witchings is because all these things. There's still tons. Failed to deliver, the stock is way overshorted. Yeah. What is the latest on when I look at it? Um, if I look at the Market Watch GME, yeah, 26%. I don't know whether that's overshorted, but there are lots of conspiracy theories that the hedge funds are hiding their shorts they're hiding their shorts by shorting ETFs that contain GME. I think that's the current theory right now. The thing is, I've abandoned the apes anyway. I'm not good. I'm not touching that. Technically, you could make more money doing the exact opposite of what Wall Street Bets does at the moment. I wouldn't buy right now. Buying right now is throwing your money away. You can't time the market. Timing the market is impossible. I'd wait till it's 40, 60 maybe. Do I have any news? No news about Roblox again. There's nothing stopping it going back up to 300 if it hits 40 again. It's just that it's going to be in the it's going to be a state where everyone's giving up on it, and then people start buying, and then it starts getting squeezed again. You want it to move $50 a day. You don't care which direction. Well, you've got your wish, but I'm guessing you're not selling. Yeah, it tanked. This is the 1 minute chart as well. Yeah. If you see if you see the H next to the price, that's just the indicator that it's halted. Hundred at 40, 100 at 144, 114. Hmm. You're probably going to see it at 114 very soon. If not today, maybe tomorrow. This is yeah. I bet they borrowed 700,000 shares and dropped to get right. Who's they? The hedgies. Yeah. Well, the thing you're trying to play against market movers. You're literally playing against the casino, and the casino are the one who set the odds. Back above 200 again. Though, as it is for most things, if there's a gap, it usually gets covered back up again. So you don't know. You might see it go back up above, might go back up to 300 again. And it's halted. Halted at 203. Let's see who. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, yo, fuck stocks. Me, all my homies hate the stock market. Everyone is angry that Roblox hasn't appeared today. Based on all tech being red, I'm guessing the bong talks aren't going well. Yeah, that's another thing. There's a load of bond talks, and I'm not entirely up to date on the stimulus stuff either. Whether the you are you guys getting the stimulus or not? If you are, the stocks are going to go up because people are not going to be spending their stimulus checks on uh essentials. 1.8 trillion. Is it passing the House or the Senate or both? Yeah. Oh, speaking of, there was a there was a there was a piece of legislation that went through the House recently about what's the term again? Um, like DoorDash and Uber. They're trying to get them so they can organize correctly, use in their unions. They're going to allow them to unionize, like Uber and DoorDash and all those types of services. I guess it's kind of similar to the thing that we had over here, where Uber has to treat their contractors as staff. I don't keep too much up to date with US politics, as you can probably tell. But yeah, GME is still halted at 203. Roblox still doesn't exist. I sound too nice to be American, yeah. It gets beaten into us to say please and thank you and sorry and all that. It becomes it becomes second nature to just say sorry for things that don't inconvenience people. It's like here's my card to pay. Sorry, here's my card. Sorry, here you go. Sorry. That's where the Canadians get it from. Sex must be sad. Sorry. No. Well, you probably don't. You probably don't really want to really do it with with some of the English girls that you look at someone. You look at someone really. You look at like a British celebrity, and you go, "Oh, that's what all British girls look like." No, but that's the same for the US anyway. Or you guys simping for what's her name? USA sexy people. Yeah, that's because they spend so much money on plastic surgery to make themselves look nice. Not very natural. We're not nice, but we're sexy. Yeah, it's one of those things. Do you go for someone who looks nice or is nice? Again, Robin Hood restricting buys again. Oops. Hope that didn't mess up my stream. The latest thing that Robin Hood has tweeted is that they don't tolerate racism. You know, the usual. I don't have Robin Hood, so I can't confirm. Yeah, a lot of people are saying there are rumors. I can't see any screenshots. Wish I had. Wish we had hungover rabbit to see if let's see. GME is shortable. There are at least 238,000 shares available to sell short, so there's nothing stopping GME from being shorted. There's nothing in the news wires that say that Robinhood is restricting anything. So probably just rumors again. That would have been a perfect time to buy. We're getting into the territory of like, well, it's not doubling, but at least 25% gains. Maybe I can do some drawings here. Whoa, 50%. Is that really 50%? Yeah, it is. SSR rule. Oh, I can't tell it's halted. Yes, GME is currently under the rule 201. So, yeah. It was bound to happen, the short selling rule. I still haven't freed up my cash from Dash. And look what happened. It shot straight back up to 138. Yeah. I'm gonna close my 135 puts. Let's see if I can get out of it.
Order cancelled.
There's something wrong with you, Jake. I don't know what it is. Maybe you stream on the boring days, that's why. You paper handed. Yeah, well, I got out 110, and
Order
I would have
partially filled. Order filled.
Yeah, those are my 135 puts sold. so I'm fine with that. Did I get a good price? I did. Probably not as good as I wanted. Let me switch it back to GameStop only. It's one of those things where if you had a time machine, go back and tell yourself not to sell, or sell at 320 and then wait till it drops to 40 and buy again. But yeah, that's going to be my strategy. Next time it drops to 40, it's probably going to go again, or at least it will hit 160 if all goes well. But yeah, but when these sort of when the yeah, I will buy GME once it stops being a meme stock, I think. But there's no guarantee it's going to hit 40 again. This hasn't happened. Well, it did happen way back when. It was on the day that Robinhood on the day Robinhood stopped buys. That was when we had big drops and it recovered a bit. It's probably going to recover again. But are we gonna see this again? Are we going to see it drop because buys are going to be restricted? They're going to run out of shares to even be able to provide. Robinhood will have lots of cash, so maybe they'll have the cash available to sort out all the trading, to be able to pay the DTCC, I think it was. But yeah, still Roblox is missing, and GME is dumping again. I'm so glad I don't have any GME right now. What are the volumes on these? 20,000. Yeah, 20,000 shares, 15,000 shares. It seems like Robinhood is going. It seems like Roblox is going to be something. It's not going to come today, or at least it's going to come right at the end of the trading day. Maybe they're waiting for all this talk about the bond markets to settle, but they shouldn't have really decided on today to do their offering. I don't have anything else to talk about right now. It seems to be just all GME at the moment. There's no talks of anything useful. Yeah. Despite everything GME's up today. Despite all this. Some whale dumped GME so he could buy Roblox, and it's not there. I'm not going to be buying any GME right now. Right. Where is Roblox? Where is Roblox? This is not Redditors. Unless they are all in sync, selling and buying at the same time. Maybe. If it was let's see. Yeah. If they all got spooked by by the dump here, then yeah, probably would. But even then, this was only like 7,000 shares, 11,000 shares, and yeah, it's not a lot, I guess. Well, it is a lot in grand scheme of things. All this action here, but I swear it was doing a lot more um, back then. Let's see what we're doing. Yeah, look, it's very slightly above the amount of trading yesterday. I mean, there was a lot more back in the original. Yeah, like there's almost 2 million shares traded around here, but we're looking at like 50 million. So I'm still watching the tickers to see what. I'm still watching the news. Still nothing about Roblox. Mm-mm. It's nothing really. Not a lot of stuff has been happening today. Everyone's talking about GameStop. Um, some good news for airlines. Bits and bobs here and there. My American Airlines call is barely profitable right now, but that's probably because it's still stuck around 20 at the moment. All my AMD leaps are down because of the tech drop. All my Corsair leaps are down. My recall leaps are down, even though recall's been going up quite well. I actually have a Palantir leaps. I don't know what. I should do about that. I could probably set it for break even, but I don't know. Um, I have a spreadsheet for all my for all the stocks I've been wheeling, but it's not very interesting. And it doesn't really tell much because I haven't been assigned any shares. It looks like GME is probably going to stabilize around 240. But who knows? We're getting to around the not we're still we're not oversold anymore. It's it's been so it's below the midline in the RSI. It's just a boring news day today. I was hoping Roblox would be already on the market right now. And we see massive we'll see massive spikes probably. But instead we're seeing it in GME. Yeah, Robinhood didn't restrict sales. That was a rumor, but that rumor may have sparked whatever this is, which is yeah, this is why looking at social media sentiment for stocks is becoming more and more important, especially yeah. But even though it happened before the rumor, it could have put fuel on the fire. Yeah, GME is down for the day. Interesting. I'm not seeing the price on here anymore. Let's see. What's Wall Street Bet talking about other than GME? They have two mega threads, obviously. Treasury auction is underway. So anything you guys want to look at specifically other than GME? Because I think it's just going to get boring again. Let's see what Tesla's doing. I hear they're doing well. No. It's not all the way down. Tesla's alright at the moment. I was actually thinking of buying some when it was really low. Yeah, man, it got right the way down. Um, Tesla's in a position where they're overvalued in the sense that because they have a really good hold on the EV market, it means that they are getting close to like a monopoly on EVs. Now, obviously, that's not a monopoly on cars because, well, yeah, EVs are a minuscule amount of the number of cars sold in the entire world. So, but the 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 boomer car makers are catching up, and when they get their act together, get some bigger battery packs so they can kind of rival Tesla's ranges and things like that, then we'll probably see Tesla lose market share. I don't think sales will go down. I don't think that sales of Teslas will go down, but um, the goal is smaller batteries with faster charge times. Yeah, that's what they're talking about with their um, it's like these onion batteries or something, whatever they called it. Yeah, these Shrek batteries. But the yeah, you could peel me like an onion. Ultimately, again, I'm not. I actually would like a Tesla. But where I am, I can't afford to. I can't afford to buy the all the infrastructure I need to charge it at home at the moment. Plus, it's not my house, so I can't really make big changes to it. But yeah, if I was going to get a Tesla, I'd probably go all in, get the car, get the battery. Has you ever been adding charging stations like the US? The UK has quite a good amount of chargers. There are Tesla chargers pretty much at every motorway services. I don't know what the American term for that, service stations on highways. So there's nothing stopping. There wouldn't be anything stopping me from if the charger, if I'm getting low on charge, I can just drive to a motorway service station and charge in half an hour. But would I do that? Would I rather just drive home and plug it into the wall socket? Because if you're going to charge it overnight, does it really matter whether you got a fast charger at home or not? For some reason, I really like the Cybertruck. A lot of people say it's ugly, but I kind of think I don't know because we have like 250-volt mains in the UK. I assume that we can charge a bit quicker than the US, but um, but like I said, that's like plugging your electric car into the mains. Did GMA suspend again? Yep, it's suspended. I'm looking at the daily chart for Tesla. Let's see what GME has been doing. It suspended up. So um, who bought who bought at the 190s? Was it you, Spect? This is a bullish sign. If it ever suspends upwards, we could be seeing a recovery back to 300s again. You didn't buy any. Oh, that's a shame. But like the RSI the RSI indicator has like updated, and you can see like it was massively oversold at this point, and that would have been a good time to get in. But we didn't know what it was going to do. At this point here, it would have looked like it was going to nosedive back down to 100. So all everyone's talking about now is GME, even on the Wall Street Bets OGs. Um, Talking about the triple Qs. Um, Something about some stuff about bonds as well. I don't know much about bonds, so I can't really help you with that. Let's see. How are my dash puts doing? They haven't moved, pretty much. Again, I really think, is Roblox going to even bother listing today? Doesn't seem like it. Thanks for the follow, Jack14. Oh, and thanks, Wardfish, even if you're not watching. But you followed when I wasn't streaming, so I can't really say it live, can I? Overall, it's been a good day. Dow Jones is up 1%, S&P is up 68. Oil has gone down, which is interesting. GME's woke up again, and it's dumping. Should I thank Spect? Oh, I don't know. I think he no, you are cool, Spect, I guess. I thought it. The thing is, I was more interested in what you were doing first, and now you're more interested in what I'm doing now, mainly because of Dash. I want to look at costs. I've never invested in it, but it pretty much follows GME the entire time. So it's kind of like a mini GME. So if you don't have the issue with SPACs is the if I'm thinking more short term, SPACs aren't good unless there's something really imminent going to happen. So let's think about CCIV. Let's look at the daily chart. If everyone was talking about CCIV around here and bought, then yeah, it would have been good. But it's like, would you have sold here when you knew that there was a rumor that it was going to merge with Lucid, or Lucid was going to merge with it, and then you're going to have to deal with um yeah, you still would have been up, even if you bought when there was the rumor first started. But yeah, the I've heard of GHVI. What do they do? Really? Oh, I guess TradingView TradingView doesn't get the news right. What does GHVI do? Or who are they rumored to be merging with? They're merging with Matterport. No, I don't know anything about Matterport either. 3D space capture. Oh, okay. I can see why that's yeah, yeah. You just sent it to me just as I googled it myself. But yeah, they're going to do cruise ships. Hmm. I can see why I can see why it's probably a good thing. I feel like it's been done before. VGAC is 23andMe. Yeah, DNA testing is going to be important, but there needs to be more integration with there still needs to be the integration with like medical systems as well. If we're coming up to the point where you can predict medical outcomes based on you on DNA tests, then maybe. What has to sell for $10 a share? 23andMe, or just SPACs in general, right? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I just wanted to put all my money into these into these dash puts at the moment. These, and I sold off a lot of my my SPACs to deal with the dips. I think, should I have the money? GHVI. The only issue is that um, if I buy it now, you think it'll go up on hype? Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna do limit sell for 1660 GHVI. Limit buy, sorry, and see what happens. I need to switch over to GME to get the level 2 data back. Just as you said that, GME started going up. So, yeah. It bounced off the 50-day, so will it go above it again? I don't have a VWAP. Maybe if I got the VWAP up.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
There you go. There's my GHVI gone in. I'll sell some covered calls on that in a bit. Yeah. Well, since I've freed up some of my cash, I can start investing more into SPACs again. I wonder what ALTUs, how ALTUs do. It's hard to figure what. Yeah, so like ALTU has gone flat. Is this? I don't know what's up with this. The NVIDIA broadcast keeps muting myself. I'm not pressing the mute button either. Yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, ALTU is back to where it roughly was a month ago, so it might pump again. But I'm a bit. If the main thing with ALTU is the company they're trying to buy, there are companies ordering their I'm going to turn this down again. We're not in hype mode now. Let's get chilled out. There we go. ALTU, yeah. So the company they're looking to buy, they are only testing their vehicles. It's 10:28 a.m. for me. Yeah. Well, it's almost half six in the evening for me. Yeah. ALTUs the company they're buying, they've sold they've got aircraft ready to be bought. Yeah, I know you're on USA time. This is why trading on the US stock market is useful for me because I can do most of the work in the evenings after work. But yeah, ALTU might not see any movement for a few years. So it depends whether you want to hold it for that long. What's with Pierce Morgan? That was funny, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, well, if you I've said this on the Discord that not a lot of people like Megan. So he's like, she goes in my old ugly ass. Yeah, well, the problem is not a lot of people like Megan, and not a lot of people like Piers Morgan. So it's kind of like a win-win for everyone involved. But yeah, I find most of the stuff I see out coming from like the American press is like, oh, aren't the royal family racist? Um, there's there there's a lot more to it than race, and but that's an issue for the American press to think about. Maybe not everything is based on race. Maybe there are more important things to worry about. USA is way too right. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a problem is it's spreading over here too. Something like a lot of young people are on Megan's side, and a lot of people essentially older than student, university student age is Yeah, GME's doing well. It's going back up now. That would have been a really good time to buy, but I'm too scared of GME. If I bought, it would have went down to $50. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I didn't. Whenever if I would have bought it, and you would have bought it, it would have tanked to $50 in that in the butterfly effects kind of thing. But yeah, it's above the 50 moving average. It's about to go above the VWAP. If it does, then that would be a good time to buy, and it might go back up to 300. That's my thing here. Yeah, I feel sorry for the guys who bought at the top last time, who were probably really happy at this and then saw this. Yeah, it's not great. I've made my money on GME and I'm gonna leave it alone. But that's the thing; it'll go back up above 300 again, and then all the people that are stuck up there will sell it again because yeah, it's kind of like it's gonna be a big sell wall. Oh, Roblox. Yep. Oh, and it's dumping already. Whoa. You got 163. Oh, it's at 62. I would have put a bought at 45. Let me get Roblox up on the Roblox is not available for trading. Great. When will interactive brokers learn? I'll keep GMA up on the thing below. On the level 2. 64. Do I buy into Roblox at 64? At 65. I can't buy it, so I it's not available for trading for me. How what a letdown. It's up $20 above the reference price. But is Roblox really worth? Oh, it doesn't give me the market cap. I hope you're able to buy and sell on the same day. I still can't buy. This is annoying me now. I want to get in on the meme, but I can't. So I'm just gonna have to watch Dash for a moment. I'm gonna close my Dash puts. I think that's the best thing I can do at the moment. Get free some cash up for when Roblox. I can buy Roblox right now. This is really annoying. Restricted new contract. What does that even mean?
Order filled.
Those are my Dash puts going. If you heard that. So I've got the liquidity available to buy. How much did I make on Dash? Where Can I get my trade log? I got 615 for those. Those are the 135s. Let me see. I can't tell. I'm gonna have to look at the. I'm gonna have to look at my. Um, I have to look at my account stuff. Is my mic not working? Okay. No, I'm gonna have to look at my. I'm gonna have to look at my account later, maybe tomorrow, to get the full. But I probably only made about 600 on it because I had to set off a load of 100 puts. Although thinking about it, those 100 puts probably could have been worth a lot more now. So you win some, you lose some. But I in the end, I'm up maybe 600 £600. But at least I didn't lose all the gains I got from Dash the first time. My GHVI is up £16 or $16. And Roblox is still not available for trading. Hello Dan, how you doing? Is that a Secret Lab chair? Yes, it is. I'm not sponsored by Secret Lab, but I did have to post a picture on Instagram to get their extended warranty, which probably counts as an advertisement. How are you finding it looking at getting one? I like it. To be honest, I had a really cheap office chair before and it was uncomfortable, so this is a lot better. This is the XL one as well because I'm a big boy. But yeah, very comfortable. I like the yeah, this is Titan XL. I like the cushion as well. It's got this cooling gel stuff in it, so if you're feeling a bit hot and bothered, just lean back. Oh, and yeah, but you can also do this. I've attached some joystick and throttle to it for when I play flight sims, but not using them at the moment. I could have bought Roblox, and Interactive Brokers are not letting me. Maybe if I relog in.
Market data connection lost.
Nope. I'm probably gonna have to wait till
Market
tomorrow.
data connection re-established.
So I've got some spare cash waiting around for Roblox, but that is really good. That's some really good movement at the start. Yeah. So TradingView is saying the market cap is 37 billion. I can't remember. I think Roblox was valued at 4 billion. So yeah, you have to be really careful. No, the joystick mounts are good. They're Monster Tech, German company. You have the joysticks, and then you buy these mounts that you screw into the chair, and you get them on the sides. So it's better than having them on the desk in front of you. Especially for me, I've got crap all on the desk. We're in the USA. It's this German company, not in the USA, unfortunately. Of course, you wouldn't understand Spect. Let's see. How long have we got left today? We've got, yeah, we've got about 2.25 hours to go. Will it be above 70 end of day? To be honest, I don't know. It's a big unknown. I wonder if GME starts to fall now because everyone's like, oh, Roblox is trading now. Is this my day job? No, I am a software engineer by day, and I trade with the spare cash that I have. I'm currently trying to save for a deposit for a house. So, sexy man by night, yeah. I've only recently started doing option trading and more more elaborate ways of trading. I used to just buy shares and then just leave it. Well, that's the thing. You're a software engineer. You make the money. You make more money than most people, so you got to do something with it. CFD's option is saying no. CFDs are particularly European ways of. So CFDs are um, you're trading and you're betting essentially on the price moving up or down. Options are you're betting the price will hit. You're betting the price will hit a certain point by a certain time. So, um, uh, I think CFDs are more dangerous than options. Into I've said before. I've probably lost quite a bit on CFDs. Yeah, options are a US market. You can pretty much only buy options for US stocks, but yeah. So I use Interactive Brokers, and I use a UK Interactive Brokers account. I put in that I have some experience with options because I read up on them before, and they give me access to trading them. So yeah, but I'm not sure if there's some limitations in the amount of money that you need in your account to do that. You need to have a margin account to do a lot of the sort of the more complicated strategies on options. Well, you need 25k for your yeah, I'm UK based. You need a you need 25k to avoid the day trading rule, but um I was able to trade options on less than 25k. Um but I just couldn't but I couldn't buy and sell them on the same day, obviously, because I'll lose out on my on the daily. You get day trades essentially. The UK isn't the 52nd state or the 51st state. Is it 51st? I don't know. How many states does the US have? And Spectre's probably going to say all of them. We're the old England, the cold area. Yeah, it doesn't get that cold over here. Roblox surges 43% on debut. Yeah. So let me read this right. It opens at 70. Yeah, dropped to 64. Actually dropped right the way down to 66. You're not supposed to go outside. That's the law, Dan. You shouldn't be going outside or else the police will come after you. No, I went out. Went for a drive. That's probably why I couldn't tell how cold it was. They're the best police. They'll kill you for anything. Yeah. Luckily, I won't get pulled over for driving while black. We have to. I mean, we have to deal with KFC tendies. Unfortunately, we can't have Chick-fil-A. We do have a few. Yeah, I'm bringing up race again. I shouldn't do that because I hate bringing up race, and I hate when people bring up race. Anyway, cop the blue bloods and they hate red bloods. Yeah, yeah. Well, let's not get too political, shall we? Although something to do, some stock market stuff is very political. Warren Buffett's net worth reaches 100 billion. I think a good goal to have would be to buy one share of Warren Buffett's of Berkshire Hathaway, which is something. What's the price of that right now? Berkshire A stock. Yeah, it's currently trading at just over 400,000. So you need to make that much money and then buy just one stock of Berkshire Hathaway. Options look like on Berkshire Hathaway. It's not letting me type. I was into I was fully into GME. There are no options on Berkshire Hathaway A. So yes, so I was invested into GME in January and sold when it hit 110 when it after the dip. I should have sold at 300. So I would have made six figures. Oh well. That's how it goes. And I didn't want to get back into it because I knew I'd probably get burnt again. So I just used some of the money I made and started trading properly, I guess, not falling into the trap of meme stocks. Not that meme stocks are bad. If you bought the meme stocks before they became a meme, then that's a good thing, obviously. But no, the so who spammed your link to the GME Reddit thread? I don't know. It's not me. If someone was going to do that, then they are probably trying to they're probably trying to ruin me. No, I'm joking. Yeah, my biggest bet right now is Takeoff, which is a Canadian drone delivery company. Well, they're not. Well, they're going to supply the delivery drones, but it's that's a long term thing. I don't see that happening anytime soon, unless something really amazing happens, like Amazon buys it, or they buy the drones off of them. But that's not going to happen, I don't think. But GME, if you're making money off of it, then it's all good for you. But yeah, don't buy it. Don't buy when it's at the top. I know you can't I know you can't really tell, but yeah, if you got in at 320 and it's where is it right now? If you got in at 340 and then you start seeing it drop to 320, then maybe you should probably have sold then and took the loss instead of waiting for it to come back up. But you know that's what I mean. I could have sold here but I sold here. Maybe I could have waited, but no way of knowing. And I'm with what's the guy's name? I'm with the guy who does GMADD, and so if the price is above 166, it's overvalued for me. So if GME drops back down to 40, which it probably will after this next squeeze disappears, which it probably will, then maybe I'll buy some. But even like on a usual technical analysis basis, it's overbought, massively overbought. But anyway, this stream is about Roblox, and Roblox is doing really well. And I still can't buy it. It's annoying me. Any recommendations other than Roblox, which I can't buy? I'm gonna have to read up on some stuff. See what people are talking about. Some leaps on American Airlines. I already have a July 16th 30 call. Let's see what the leaps are like on American Airlines. They're actually not bad. What's the current price? 21. You can buy a one strike leap for 23. So if the price starts shooting up when everything reopens, then it could make quite a bit. I'm tempted now. I'll buy one. I'll buy one leap. Leaps. Do I have the margin for it? Yes, probably. Yeah.
Order filled.
And I got it straight away. If you don't know, if you you haven't traded options before, leaps are very powerful. They're like owning 100 shares. But they are incredibly leveraged. So if you expect it to go up, it will go up massively. Do I buy? I've been interested in seeing what interested on boomer stocks. Do I go for a boomer stock? Go for a more boomer stock portfolio, since all the meme stocks and the tech stocks are doing quite badly recently. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you should buy ExxonMobil or Ford." Yeah, well, if tech stocks go down, boomer stocks go up. That's the problem. I rolled my BP cash secured put, um, so I've made another. Well, let me find my spreadsheet. Yeah, I made something like $90 on that, just by just sitting there doing nothing. It's free money. No, tech is the future. The issue is overvaluation. Tesla's a good one. It's do you if every other car maker catches up on electric cars, do you think Tesla is seriously going to have a massive My, will it really have all the market? Is it going to be Desktop pivot to batteries? Well, if you're going to think about batteries, then you may as well start buying. Okay, so first of all, Starlink is SpaceX, which is private. Rockets is SpaceX, which is private. Unless if SpaceX went public, I would probably buy SpaceX. But that's because I'm a big space nerd. So if that was the case, I would have probably bought. Oh yeah, could you imagine it? Could you imagine buying SpaceX stock and then watching all these rocket uh, these current tests at the moment? Everyone has exploded. The yeah. Well, technically, the Challenger did affect private companies because it was obviously NASA contracts all of the stuff out. So I would have to look into. I would have to research that. Maybe Lockheed Martin or whatever went down. But that's the thing. That's what insurance is for. The insurance business for rockets is well, yeah. I'm sure they make a lot of money. Okay. Why bother making them extra user? They just explode every time. Yeah, well, I like um, I like my favorite rocket is the Sea Dragon. It's essentially a massive fuck off rocket that launches from the ocean because there's nowhere else to put it, and it is not reusable because the most of it falls back to the earth. I like nuclear too, but you have to convince a lot of people that you have to convince a lot of people that don't understand nuclear technology that it's quite safe. This is the issue right now we're having. I'm currently paying. Well, actually, I can have a look. I don't know if you've got kind of convinced people to wear masks in pandemic. Uh, it, the mask thing is a funny one because the WHO advised against it, then they advised for it after pressure from other people. But we're not talking about N95 masks, which are the actual surgical masks which work. We're talking about the equivalent of wearing a sock over your face, which doesn't really help. It might. I'm not saying it doesn't really help. I'm saying it's probably less effective than an actual N95 mask. It helps somewhat, but yeah, of course it helps. It helps. Um, in the UK, stocks off spit. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys in the US have smart meters or like um, essentially you can have your electricity rate changes based on uh, current demand um, and yeah, basically current demand and supply. So right now I'm paying uh, almost 13 pence per kilowatt, and that's because of well, it's cold, wind turbines aren't running, and there isn't a lot of solar panels that, and it's cloudy or whatever. Well, it's dark right now, There have been times where in the summer essentially I get paid to use electricity in the overnight, but at the moment I'm paying a lot in electricity, mainly because we're scrapping all the you have renewables. What, me or the Americans in chat? Set up my house? No, I don't own my house. That's part of the reason why I'm investing. Um, I if I was supreme. So how do you get paid to use the power? Because it's a smart meter. So um that's the main thing. The smart meter. If the electricity demand drops so much and there's too much generation, you get paid to use it. Um, I use Octopus Energy. I don't know what it is for other suppliers. This stream is not supported by Octopus Energy. But yeah. So if uh if we start moving away from gas turbines and, well, obviously no, there's no coal left in the UK, or it barely runs electricity at the moment. It is running electricity right now, coal definitely. But yeah, that's the only issue. If developing countries can get away with running coal plants and cheap electricity, and the Western world is trying to go green and making electricity more expensive, then it affects poorer people in the Western countries more. Again, I'm getting political. I shouldn't be getting political on stream when we're talking about stocks, although stocks are political in a way. Say that again. Um, China and India are developing countries, and they have a crap ton of coal-fired plants, which are obviously not green. But Western countries are trying to become more green, and so reduce the amount of coal plants and other fossil fuel electricity generation. The only issue is that um, fossil fuel generation is very cheap in comparison. A lot of people say it's equivalent, but you we're we you do have to subsidize the wind and the solar plants. You would subsidize coal, I guess, as well. Essentially, if you're subsidizing green energy more than fossil fuel, then um, yeah, and the your green energy is initial outlay is expensive, but long term it's cheaper, right? Yes, if you have enough of it, but I don't know. Will we want to see the entire North Sea completely covered in wind turbines, or massive chunks of the countryside becoming solar farms? It would depend on a theoretical limit of solar power, how small you can make an individual panel. Have you seen the new wind turbine GE makes? No, I haven't. I like the fact that we use quite a bit of pump storage, which means that we don't have to use that much. We don't have to worry too much about using battery storage. Although we probably will need to think about battery storage later. Essentially, you use cheap electricity in the night to pump water up a hill, and then you use a hydro turbine to use the power when you need it, and that's how they make money. And it's like a big battery. It's just kinetic energy, isn't it? Yeah, there's quite a few of them in Wales, but we don't have any like hydroelectric dams. Wales, pump storage. Um, uh, I'm gonna have to try and say it in say Welsh now. Dinorwig Power Station. Dinorwig. Dinorwig in Llanberis in Snowdonia. The scheme can supply a maximum power of 1,728 megawatts, 1.7 gigawatts of, and has a storage capacity about 9.1 gigawatts an hour. It's just a huge. It's just a massive. Well, it's pumped storage. It's massive. It's huge. Lots of water just being pumped up in the night. That's what powers our tea breaks when the football goes half time. Everyone puts on the kettle at half time. Then they whack on the pump storage to make up the shortfall. Americans don't know what a kettle is. Yeah, it's like a coffee machine, but it only boils water, and you have to put a tea bag in or tea leaves to make the tea. Yeah, no. The thing is, I don't drink that much tea. I drink a lot of coffee, so um, but you know, the English were more crazy about coffee initially. If you go back in time, if you read some of Samuel Pepys's diaries, he complains about all these people that are hanging around in coffee shops, and that was like when was Samuel Pepys? That was like 1600s, 1700s. Yeah, 1600s. In the 1600s, Samuel Pepys was complaining about people hanging around in coffee shops all day. That's yeah, that's how big coffee has been. The only legal drug. So I don't. I if people get really funny about me not liking tea that much, then well, the English liked coffee better. Well, earlier. I still can't buy Roblox, and I'm really annoyed. So I'm probably gonna have to buy Roblox tomorrow. But anyway, I had a good day. Yorkshire tea, yeah. Actually, if I was going to drink tea, it would probably be Yorkshire tea. Although PG Tips is quite good as well. I didn't do a lot of trading today. Mostly was just worrying about my dash puts, but I'm out of it now, and I've made money in a way. Um, yeah, Green Day. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are having bad days today. Thanks for following me, Dan. I I stream sporadically, so you might get another one. How low do you think Roblox can realistically go? Well, oh, thanks for following, Randy. The Randy Marsh. Yeah, technically Roblox can go to zero, but I don't think it's going to go to zero. Um, the price it was initially quoted at was $45, so I think around there. But I don't think it's going to 45 anytime soon. It may become another meme stock, so it will stay high. Why is there so much excitement around it? Yeah, it's a kids game, right? I don't know how old you are, Dan, but anyone who's under the age of like 20, I guess, has been playing Roblox. Yeah, everyone under the age of 20 had played Roblox at some point in their life, and it's kind of like Fortnite, where they those kids badger their grandmas to give them Robux, and they make a shit ton of money on essentially kids playing this game. But it's kind of like Minecraft, but multiplayer, and Fortnite in terms of the amount of people playing it. I don't know if Fortnite's that popular anymore, but yeah. I guess I guess if I had Roblox when I was in school, I'd probably be playing it. Yeah, I know. Think of it as Habbo Hotel, but a lot better. And the memes. The thing is, um, the main cost for Roblox will probably be servers, right? So if they're hosting it all on their own servers, then I don't think it as long as they can keep the hype up, they can keep the amount of people playing. Yeah, that's the thing. If Roblox stays around the sort of age range where it is, technically it has infinite customers. Well, it'll have the same amount of customers depending on birth rates, but I'm not going into that. It's going to be too complicated thinking of it like that. But yeah, if there are enough teenagers or younger playing Roblox, then yeah, competition goes up. Yeah. So if you think about Roblox as kind of like Minecraft was really big when I was uh, coming to the end of school. So thanks for following Hungover Rabbit. You finally arrived to the stream. How was your drive? Yeah. The main difference with Roblox is that it's very extensible. Um, yeah, see you later, Dan. Thanks for joining me.